Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, Regis Gilbert is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and this is the Advice Arena, where I give you advice on playing in Arena. And this time around, I have my first ever dual-class Arena run. That's right, the Hallows End event just launched, which means you get to pick two classes for your Arena draft and pick cards from both of those, as you'll soon see. And this time around, I picked Druid and Rogue for a pretty interesting combination and a really fun Arena run. So let's go ahead and jump into that draft as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. So let's do Malfurion, actually. I like his mummy. It's the best costume. It's funny. I don't want to be a cat lady. So let's take Malfurion. He's a mummy. Get it? You're right to awaken me. It's the normal line, I think, but it's hilariously fitting. And do we want... I think we want the Rogue hero power. Priest is not bad either. Oh, but we also need to consider the class cards. Rogue and Druid, do those synergize in any particular way? I mean, you could prep out an Ultimate Infestation. That'd be pretty cool, I guess.
Silver hand for the lulz.
Silver hand for the lulz. Paladin does have good arena cards. I think Priest probably has the worst arena cards in general. Anything in particular? I think Rogue's spell manipulation and removal would fit Druid pretty well, because Druid lacks removal typically, and does have some weapon, or excuse me, attack interaction stuff where you can add to your weapon, you know, like giving it 5 damage with bite, that kind of stuff. So I think we're going to take Druid Rogue. I like that idea. Let's make it work. It's also green on green. It looks good. Great start! Oh, I don't have Hearth Arena running. Let's get Hearth Arena up. Does it still work, I wonder, with this particular thing? I'm sure it does. I don't think it changes too much. Priest is in a devil costume, yeah. They're really cool. The artwork is great. Don't have high hopes. First thing you always get in Arena is an Elemental Murloc or a 0/3 egg 70% of the time. I think they patched that out. Isn't that now patched out along with this patch? That was my understanding, but maybe it's not live yet. Let's launch Hearth Arena here, guys. Give me one moment, please. We want them tier scores. Mostly for me, but also I think it's helpful for you guys too from time to time. See you, Ponakip, too. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's see if this works. That's so cool, the fall theme. I like it a lot. Evaluating options for pick number 1, or please pick hero power. I'm not sure Hearth Arena is going to work particularly well. It seems like it knows that the hero power is a thing. Evaluating options for pick number 1, it says. But it's not coming up. Can I snipe you? You can try. I can't stop you. I don't mind. Can you guys see this? I don't know what to do here to make Hearth Arena work. I want it to work. It seems like it knows it's different, but it's not. Evaluating options for pick 1, or please pick a hero power. I don't think this is going to work unless somebody out there right now knows exactly how to make this work. Maybe I can restart it? Let's try that first. Then we'll give up. I don't want to wait too long. Your draft is paused. Please re-enter the arena to continue. I don't think it's going to work. Let's leave it up and see if it ever kicks in when I pick a card. But I think Corrupted Seers are best bet here just for the removal. There it goes.
I'm fairly certain it's not optimized for the dual classes.
Hey, James Pyrex, dude. Thanks again for the 250 bits, man. Good luck on your emote. Jerks, I see your thing coming.
Welcome back to the world of the mobile gamers. Enjoy playing Arena without your add-ons as crutches. Wahahaha.
She had a good evil laugh, but kind of contained, but still good.
No.
Oh, she did not emphasize the no very well. Yeah, Jerks, it's working again. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. They do need to make some of this stuff mobile friendly, though. It would help a lot, I'm sure. So, Lotus Agent's definitely the pick here. Far and away the best option. Those are both too synergistic and not good. I think I like Mindbreaker here. Hearth Arena still kind of poking along here. It sorted itself out for a second, and now it can't decide. I don't know why it has so much trouble. I think anytime it shows a rogue card for Druid, it's messing itself up. But we're going to take the Mindbreaker. I like Bog Creeper here a ton. Great card. Sure, this should work if there's no...
We're getting there, bit by bit.
Hey, James Virex. So can you show which emotes you've gotten so far, James? I'm sure we're all curious what all the emotes look like. I'd like to see which one.
Happy Halloween a week early, bits.
Nano Dragon 22, dude, thank you. I don't know why the bit emote is not Whoa, is that 1,000 bits? The bit emote didn't show the number. Holy crap, Nano Dragon, dude. 1,000 bits? Are you serious, guys? Slow down. That's crazy. Happy Halloween to you, Nano Dragon, as well, man. 1,000 bits. I wish that the RIP Cheer 1,000 had worked. I'm sorry that it didn't, Nano Dragon. At least I'm not seeing it. Maybe other people are. I'm not sure. But appreciate it, dude. You're going to be jumping to the top of that weekly chart for the leaderboard, no doubt. Oh, James, there we go. Zombie Resident Sleeper. Zombie... Come on, bruh. Zombie Swift Rage and Zombie Forehead. Those are cool, man. I like it. Alright, so Swipe looks really good here. I think we're giving up on Hearth Arena mostly. Jeez. This could be insane. It dies so easily, and it's unlikely to ever work. I think Spectral Pillager is the most consistent here. 6 mana 5/5 is not exciting, but just, you know, being able to deal a ping or maybe like 2 damage is...
If all goes well, this should be the last one.
Nice, James Firex. I heard that it's not like guaranteed that you'll get all the ones you want. Like it's random, much like a card pack or anything else. So hopefully it does go well, dude. That would be amazing. I like Hallucination here. We probably won't need Betrayal. Hallucination just... It gives us Druid cards. We could get some pretty crazy stuff off that. So I like Hallucination. Jade Behemoth is okay, but we don't have any Jade cards yet. Sprint is tough. Thanks, Crimson Dude. Appreciate it. Sprint's hard to cast. Just so expensive and slow. Savage Roar can work. It can work. I guess we'll take the Savage Roar just to give us some finishing potential. I mean, sometimes worst case scenario, this is like a 2 damage clear using your hero's face, or it'll actually be 3 damage a lot of the time in Druid, so that'll be a little better. Like a bash without the heal. I like Crypt Lord here. We don't have a great way to take advantage of it yet, but it can snowball. Just get in the way a lot. Slow people down. Shiv is also solid. I don't even hate Mastodon, because we're going to have a pretty big deck, but I think Crypt Lord for now. Ooh, Wisps plus, well, Wisps plus Savage Roar, Wisps plus Crypt Lord, Wisps plus Corrupted Seer, pretty good. Corpse Taker is going to have Taunt, but that's probably it, so that doesn't seem great. And Anaconda to me still just seems iffy, so I don't love Wisps, but I think it's the best choice in that particular instance. I think Grim Necromancer is the pick here. Assassin's Blade's just really slow and expensive. We have Hero Power already, so Grim Necro. I like Moongleed Portal here. It's often good healing face or a minion. A random 6-cost minion in Arena is pretty good because it's about what you could draft regardless of the 6 health. It's kind of for free almost a lot of the time. So we'll take Moongleed Portal. Oh, God, what a terrible set of cards. I might have to take the Street Trickster. We do have Swipe already, so just leaving this around could make Swipe really good. Oh, there's a chance we draw some other stuff too. These are both just so weak and hard to utilize. think we have to take this, even though all three of these are just abysmal. I mean, they're just awful. Just really, really bad.
Nothing like a big deck. Everyone loves big decks.
That's exactly right, Nano Dragon. They do indeed. Hope my deck's not too big.
Got a couple duplicates. Then again, I'm sure you don't mind too much.
I don't mind James Firex, although I would certainly prefer, for your sake and for everybody else trying to get the bits, I'd certainly prefer that they stick to just guaranteed new emotes every time. It's pretty greedy from Twitch to, well, it's not that greedy. Well, I don't know. I guess you could argue it's to support the streamer more, which I guess in some scenarios is a little less greedy, but still, I think everybody'd be just as happy or happier if it were the other way around. And you just got to do one every time. So we need some 2-drops soonish. I like Verdant Longneck okay, but I think Friendly Bartender is better. We're going to be using our weapon some to hit things, and we'll take damage. Lotus Agents here, again, look solid to me. I really like how this card turns into other cards. So we'll try that. Bog Creeper, again, looks fantastic. Mark of the Lotus looks good here, particularly with Wisps. That could be a pretty insane combo. So we'll take the Mark of the Lotus. I think I like Fallen Sun Cleric here. Just set up trades. We have a lot of ways to make this good. Something like Crypt Lord in particular would synergize really nicely with this. Give it a higher attack value so that it matters more. This looks solid. And it's just a 2-drop, which is nice. Stormwind Champion is good.
Going emote hunting now too. Myrtle.
Deacon Cross, dude, thank you for the 250 bits. Good lucks, guys. Good lucks? Good lucks. Good luck, guys, on your emote hunting. I hope it goes smoothly. Hope you get them all quickly. Stormwind Champ, again, I think this is solid. Just empower the Wisps, big body. We'll be fine. Obsidian Shard is amazing because, well, I think, is it going to trigger on Rogue cards? Or is it going to trigger on Druid cards? I don't know, but it's way better than the other choices, and I'm fairly sure it's going to trigger a lot. So it's going to be a very, very cheap weapon. Maybe Lunar Visions is good here. Again, I think Corpse Acre is just far too inconsistent for us. Ancient Harbinger is also really weak for 6-drop, so we'll take the card draw option here. Try to create something cool with it. Wild Growth might actually be solid in our deck. We have some high-cost things, but I also like the Jungle Panther, particularly because we don't have a lot of playable 3-drops right now. We basically have 2 good minions on 3, so I think we'll take the Jungle Panther. It's the kind of thing that can linger around for Mark of the Lotus, Fallen Sun Cleric as well. I like the Panther pick here. It's also good with Wisps and Stormwind Champion, so that kind of wide board token style. Pompous Thespian, easy choice here. Those are both really understated for their cost, at least health-wise. And we need more 2s. Another Friendly Bartender makes sense to me. That Rogue Life. Shadow Step. Bloodworm and Necrotic Geist. Necrotic Geist is almost certainly the card. It's really good with our deck. Good with Grib Necros, good with Wisps. And we gotta take this guy. Good with Mark of the Lotus.
Last try for today. Gotta go get some sleep.
James Firex, dude, good luck! I hope you get it, man. Yeah, that'd be great. Let's see. Hey, it's BR. Hey, Boo Diddley. I feel like I'm missing chat a little bit, guys. Forgive me, I am focusing. Oh no, Snow Flipper Penguin's in chat and requested I pick the penguin, and I shot him down. I'm so sorry, Snow Flipper. You will be a druid, so all rogue cards will discount the weapon. Okay, cool. We actually don't have that many rogue cards, unfortunately. Hallucination. We've mostly picked on the druid side of things. Does Lotus Agents count? I don't know how that works. Yeah, we really don't have any rogue cards, so we need to maybe get some if we can, but I feel like we've been offered more druid, or at least ignored most of the rogue cards. I think Strong Skull Strong... blah, blah, blah. This card's good. I think Strong Shell Scavenger will be our best pick if I could speak English for a second. Starfall is really good though as AoE. Maybe Starfall's better. I really like Strong Shell though. We have some taunts. What do we have? We have Thespian, Crypt Lord. We don't have Spreading Plague yet, so maybe it's not that good. Maybe we just take the Starfall here. Shadowblade. Or Violet Teacher fits our deck too well. We have to take the Violet Teacher here. I really like Shadowblade a lot, but we have a weapon. So let's take the Violet Teacher to synergize with our deck. Eviscerate looks good here. Enchanted Raven is pretty nice, but Eviscerate's just really flexible, and it will help empower that Obsidian Shard, which we're worried about. Hallucination also pretty good, but I think Eviscerate's better for me on average. Starfire here, definitely. Those are both really hard to utilize. And might actually take the Fate Spinner. This is kind of cool with our deck. I don't know if this is supposed to be good in Arena or not. I have no idea. Hearth Arena doesn't work, so it thinks it works, but it doesn't really work. So Fate Spinner, pretty smooth curve. Why not? Let's try that Fate Spinner. Pick all three.
RNG Seuss, not my friend this morning. Murgle.
RNG Seuss is not my friend this morning. So we still got the tier score. That's cool. Hearth Arena didn't assist with the picks, but we still get punished with the tier score. That's always nice. 65.1. That is really, really, really bad. But we got a couple Bog Creepers. We can win games. Although, who knows? Everything's kind of in flux because you don't know how good decks are going to be on average. You just don't know. Everything could be different. The decks could be super, super overpowered. 75 could be the normal right now, for all I know. I really don't know. Snow Flipper, infinite value. Yep. If you see a rogue mage with Flame Strike, Blizzard, and 3 polymorphs, it's me. God, that sounds like a nightmare. I sure hope we don't find you. Oh, we picked Warrior Hero Power. That is suspect. That doesn't seem very good to me. I feel like Warrior is far and away the worst hero power in Arena. I don't even think it's debatable. I think it's just 100% the worst hero power in Arena. It does not impact the board at all. We have a really smooth curve here, so we'll go 2, 2, 3, 4. Oh, cool! The board's different! Awesome! That's sick. I didn't know about this. Is everything the same or different? There's just a rotten pumpkin up there. We got some goo. There's a pumpkin back here that explodes. That's cute. The windows are different. Still plays the same sound. That's kind of lame. Well, this is way worse against Armorsmith. Holy crap. I guess we still do it, but... What's over here? Cute little ghost on the sign. More pumpkins to Sploder. Anything pop out there? No. Oh, it's a ghost griffin! That's awesome. I didn't see that yet. That's cool. This is me getting all my clicking out, by the way. We're good to go on the clicks. I gotta kill that. Give him some more armor. Armor is irrelevant, though. It's totally fine. I like the twisting nether next to Regis's head. Oh man, this is scary over here. Jeez, I didn't even see that. Hope I don't fall in, guys. Is this combined arena staying permanently or limited time? Just for the next week or so, I guess, is what they're saying. Well, I gotta admit, that is an interesting trade. That is intriguing indeed. So we'll just play this as bait. It'll take that 5/4's hits, and we'll hero power down with Jungle Panther next turn. Although the way this guy's trading, I don't know. He might actually trade into the 2/5, which would also be okay. Might go face, I'm not sure. A lot of interesting things have happened so far in this run. Ooh, that's good. Really good. Disastrously good. Oh, I forgot this. I can't hero power. Oh, whoopsie. Yeah, that's a whoopsie. That's a whoopsie. I guess we could just take the trade. play the Jungle Panther and weapon this. It goes down to 3. It hits the Jungle Panther once, but the Jungle Panther is probably just going to trade into the Dreadlord regardless. So that would be okay. On turn 6, we can just Starfire whatever he plays after. Let's just do that. That's fine. This also gets the weapon alive for the following 2 turns. We could even Moonglade Portal if we wanted to on a future turn. As long as he doesn't play another Despicable Dreadlord, we're totally fine. In my limited experience with dual class this morning, it looks like Control is dumpstering Tempo. At least my Tempo decks got dumpstered. Alright, that's good to know, Mr. Bean Counter. Been counting too many beans. What's that even mean? I'm so dumb. Oh boy. Starfire the 3/3. I think that's okay. Trade here, Starfire the 3/3. I mean, he's ahead of 2/2 on board, but I move into the Bog Creeper. Would I be better off just Moonglade Portaling? There's a good chance it would die to the 3/3 and the 2/2 is the problem. We could play Lunar Visions, but we're very unlikely to get an actual playable card. I guess we could just Hallucinate in Lunar Visions. So if we Hallucinate, we pick something playable. This is probably better. I don't really want to discard, guys, is the problem. But Doomguard is so good otherwise. But I have really good cards in hand. Maybe I just take the Doom? Maybe I just take the Doom. And maybe we just Lunar Visions here. Fall behind a little bit. Catch up with the Bog Creeper and the Doom. Yeah, this will be fine. He's going to run out of cards because he's Warlock Warrior. They don't have a ton of card draw either instance. Especially without the Warlock Hero power. So I think we can play the slow game. And this is an insane combo together, too. It's going to be a 2/8. He'll have 9 damage on board. Ooh, could do this as well. Could also just slam the Bog Creeper. I like the idea of this better, though. That's 6. Sets up a Starfire on the 4/7. It probably keeps this guy alive. This goes down to 1 health for the hero power, so there's a lot of math that works out favorably for us here. And then maybe we just Starfire hero power next turn to mostly clear the board if the 6/6 can trade into whatever he plays this turn, which is fairly likely. Or at least maybe 1 out of 2 things. Might have to hero power that instead, but same difference. Okay. Swipe would be an insane draw anytime right about now. Swipe anybody? Swipe anybody? Swipe anybody? We have one. No. Okay. Yeah, I think still just trade hero power plus Starfire. There's 5 damage left on board, but we can heal out. We'll be okay. See what we get here. It could maybe change our line. Nope. Do I have to kill this, though? Not really. It only does 1 damage on his turn. We could just wait until we hit it next turn and Moonglade Portal our dude. Yeah, let's just wait a turn. We don't have to rush it. It does give him 4 damage on board, and this will be at 5 health, so like a Mortal Coil would do it, but he's still going to take the damage on the Tarlurker if that were to happen. And absorb a minion, so I'm okay with this. It's a little greedier. A little greedier. But there's no rush. Can obviously get punished, but that 1/7 is just not that much of a threat. If that dies to Doom later, I'm totally fine.
Mage plus Priest with Radiant and Apprentice on board. Mwahahaha.
God, Jerks, that's scary. Yeah, you could get 4, I guess, right? You could get all, well, in Arena, you could always get more, I suppose. But should have attacked first. Yeah, that's a dude. That's a little bit of a boo boo there. That's a little bit of a boo boo. I kind of like Moonglade Portal on the Stormwind trade. Do I ever need to heal my face? Warrior does have some scary weapons. We could also just Wisps and Friendly Bartender and not do anything again. These Wisps are going to be 2/2s. We could also Friendly Bartender and Wisps for buffs and clear this. But I think I like them wider rather than tall as 2/2s because he just used an AoE card. If I want to play this, I need to do it first, actually. We're only going to get 5 Wisps, but that's okay. Do I... No, let's just hold. We're going to take 5 damage, but we have Moonglade Portal. This is okay. He wants to trade here, which hurts my Wisp, so hopefully we draw a Mark of the Lotus or something. If not, they're still just 5/5 in stats. Pretty solid. Die to Gorehowl. Do we die to Gorehowl? It didn't heal very much, but that's still hilarious. Die to Gorehowl and something else. Sure, yeah, definitely. If you go that way. Okay, that's a little worse there, because now we don't get the buff, obviously, or the 6 damage into the 4/8, so that's harder to deal with now. If I Doom, we could draw a bajillion cards, but we really don't need to. I think we're just going to Bog Creeper. I guess we could swipe plus Spectral. This goes down to 4, trade in 4 of the dudes, or maybe even 3 in hero power. That would give me a solid board. I think I like this, actually. This would put us really far ahead. And I'm okay to go down to 10, thanks to that... It's weird, they weren't green for a second. It tripped me out. I was scared I had lost my ability to attack. I was really, really scared for a second. Moonglade Swipe would have been good too. Yeah, I think that would have been fine. It's so unlikely to get 10 damage to face. I think we're okay. Technically playing it a little risky, I suppose, instead of... But if we left a 4-attack minion up and we Moonglade Portal, that's kind of like a heal of 2, whereas right now we're going to get the full 6. I mean, yes, we took the 4 damage anyway, but it's non-repetitive damage, so it's in some ways less risky, I guess. Card advantage, yeah, we'll get... I just want to use this as like a last resort kind of card. If somehow he plays a thing that draws him a bajillion cards and we start to fall behind, I want to have a way to come back. So we know that's a minion. It's actually valuable intel. Okay, that's very, very good. We'll just Moonglade Portal Eviscerate hero power. The 1/1? Ooh, I like that. Do we take the 4 damage here again? Yeah, it's okay. It's fine, guys. It's fine. We're not gonna die to 12 damage out of hand. Grom into Inner Rage are his 2 cards. That's Grom that he buffed, and now he's gonna draw Inner Rage. Well, if he wins that way, that's a fitting end. I think that would be more than acceptable to me. We do need to worry about like twisting Nether a little. We don't want to play too hard into things. Well, now I don't know if I can take 7 damage to that, so. Let's just make him have it, right? That's 14, or excuse me, 12, 17, 18 damage, so we will be a couple points shy, actually, because remember he has this hero power now. Whoa! Necrotic Geist plus the raid leader setting up the trade there. That is kind of brutal. That's hard for me to deal with. That's an annoying board. We could just go face for 11 and Doom. I draw 5 cards. We're almost guaranteed to get something amazing. You go face for 12 in Doom. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to end up taking 8 damage and trading these off anyway, and he's top decking cards. Let's just do it. Let's just go face and Doom. This puts me on so many opportunities to just snowball out of control. We have a taunt, so if things get too hairy, we'll be fine. I feel like this has happened in one of your videos before. This has definitely never happened before. You mean where we were playing dual class? I'm pretty sure I've never seen that happen before. I can say with relative certainty. That's a new one to me. For 6? It's not very good. Maybe we just Bog Creeper plus Thespian. I don't like playing out both of my taunts simultaneously, though. Let's do this instead. It looks bad, but with Mark of the Lotus, it becomes a valuable asset. We better go ahead and hit face. Shouldn't matter too much, but it might. 9. He's going to go to 9. We're going to have 7, 8, 9 with Mark of the Lotus, so it does matter. Oh, well, never mind. That's a lot of extra a lot of extra available damage, and so is that. That's going to do it for sure. Ooh, that was a kind of tough game. It's surprisingly difficult. I don't think he played especially well based on the information that we had. Some iffy things like missing the attack with the 3-1. That actually, if you guys remember, left alive my Stormwind champion. He played the Primordial Drake and killed his 3-1 before trading it into my Stormwind champion, which completely changed the course of the game. We had an extra 6-3 laying around. So that was really a huge swing for us. Regis, my man, hair looking on point as usual. Thanks, Matt Swain. I used some different product. I ran out of my normal product, and I had some old product laying around. I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of slimy feeling, a little greasy. It looks okay, I think. Maybe a little too wet looking, if anything, but let's look at 2, 3, 4. Crypt Lord solid against Hunter. We could even hold this in 2, 3, 4, 5 with Necrotic Geist. But I think that's greedy. We might want some flexibility here. A 1-drop. Just other kinds of things. I haven't even been emoting. Did the emotes change much?
Gotta get my next badge and hope to finish up my Halloween emotes.
Holy crap! Deacon Cross, dude! 1,050 bits. Are you serious? First off, grats on the badge. I don't know what your new badge is going to be, 5,000 maybe? And also, grats on the emotes. That is insane, Deacon. That's 6,700 bits this morning already, guys. I've only been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes. You guys are actually insane. Thank you so much, Deacon. I really appreciate it. Hunter with Reinforce. Seems good. Like it. How did you get past the awkward long stage of the beard to the current glorious beard you have now? I can't not trim my beard. It feels weird. Man, it's tough. It's been so long, though, I hardly even remember, to be honest with you. It's been ages since I've seen it at that point. So, it's been 8 years since I've had a short, awkward... Although, I do kind of trim it pretty short every once in a while, kind of reset. You guys have probably seen that on video even, so maybe I'm wrong. This is getting some sick value. Farted? I just said a fart of me. A fart of me feels pressured to... I was gonna say a part of me feels pressured to Mark of the Lotus and kill that, but I don't think that's gonna help us too much. Crypt Lord should survive here without too many problems. Clearly, a lot of things can change that math. But if it does survive, Grim Necromancer is going to snowball it out of control, and then Mark of the Lotus plus Violet Teacher on 5 is insane. So I desperately need this to live. Like, I want this to live so bad. It's going to bring us so much value. That's fine. We can deal with that as long as this lives. Totally fine. Not a big deal. Perfect. Perfect! I think it's going to die next turn, unfortunately, but by then we're going to have such a good board, it may not even matter. Yeah, it's going to die for sure.
Keep up the insanity. Best streams. Also, Regis card tongue twisters are hilarious.
Regis card tongue twisters.
Gross. Paladin plus Shaman. All of the weapons, and then he had Bloodlust after hand buffs.
Ah, that is gross, and that is gross. Man, he ruined my dreams! Still a good turn, but we had dreams, guys. We were living dreams. Would we rather just eviscerate, maybe? We could buy a turn with Hallucinate, Hero Power, Eviscerate, and then move into the Mark of the Lotus. If we Violet Teacher plus Mark, this goes to 6-4, and that's actually 4-6. It's pretty good against the 5-4. We trade this in, it's a 3-2. It's also pretty good against the 5-4. I think we can just go for it. And we also get the 2-2 for free as well. This is one of the better opportunities to Mark of the Lotus, so let's do it. Really sucks that he hit that. The chargeman totally disrupted because he got really good trades. If I'd had a couple 1-1s lingering around, we would have been even better off. But Nano Dragon Dude, thank you for the 500 bits. That is continued insanity. That's totally absurd, man. I really appreciate it. Oh, wow, he didn't even hit this on us, despite the fact that we have a weapon. That kind of sucks for him. I don't think I've ever seen a better Starfall in my life. Maybe there's been one, but it's fairly unlikely. Might even get some free dudes out of it. Or a free dude, I should say. Oh my god. Swamp King Dread, yeah. A 9-9 looks pretty good. Good follow-up. Banana Dragon Jerks, guys, appreciate the bits as always. Master Swordsman shouldn't get value, but most of the time gets it. Yeah, I don't think it's a terrible arena card. The 3 health makes it fairly hard to deal with, too. We could get... Oh, wait. No. Whoa, 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 whoa! I almost missed this opportunity. Holy crap. I wanted to play Swamp King Dread, but I think this is just objectively better. Gotta clear the board for Bone Mare. This has been silly. I knew that we had this kind of token-style synergy in our deck. So, not too surprised to see it actually advance. Forgot that that's a thing you've got to deal with too now. Yay. Do we just push through it? Yeah, let's just push through it in Dread. It's fine. A 10-10 Swamp King Dread. Oh, that's good. That's so good. No, sir? Oh my god, don't hit Dread. Oh no! I mean, the game is over, so it doesn't matter, but I'm really sad that he killed my Dread. I wanted the game to end with Dread to the face. Hey guys, we got Ironbark Protectors! That's sick. Well done, everybody. YouTube Terms of Service. I like that account. That's good. He won't know what hit him. That's right, Bruno. He indeed will not. You could say King Dread is extinct. You could say that, Sinister Clux, but that would be pretty sad. That would be an unfunny thing to say. A particularly unhilarious thing to say. Not a joke at all. 2-0 though. I like our deck alright. This is a 65 tier score deck. But it doesn't feel that bad to me. It feels a little better than 65 tier score so far. Maybe we're just high rolling though. That was kind of a silly curve right there where we hit the Violet Teacher, Mark of the Lotus combo. And we hit the big, we had the Grim Necro right behind it, so. Unfortunately, no rogue cards for this. We just don't have that many, and none in hand. It's tough. Priest Mage. Oh, that seems terrifying. God. So many things can happen here. Oh boy. I'm not thrilled about this at all. Okay. Street Trickster, it's going to be a 3-drop that we play. Hey, with Falls of Cleric, you know, a 1/8 for 3 mana is not too bad. That'll trade into some stuff. Frostbolt Face on 2! Wow. Okay, I'm seeing some lines here. Starfire buff is nice. Fallen Sun Cleric Plus, we want to hit Eviscerate this turn to kill the 3-drop that he plays. Or Hallucination to find a playable card. Thought Steal. Oh boy.
Your opponent looks like my deck was almost confused. But I definitely didn't just play the Mind Visions that I have.
That's crazy, Jerks. You even had a Mind Visions too? That's funny. I'm gonna start calling you Albert. That's your new name, Albert. Mage without ping, though, really does change a lot of their math with their removal. And, like, you know, Polymorph, something you can't ping off. Frostbolt and Fireball are harder to clean things up with just because you don't have that ping. Because this really this reinforces a minion-based strategy in Arena where you're healing your minions for value, but Mage doesn't have that many, like, strong value minions to play. Not that many things to be healed. So, it seems a bit counterintuitive there. It's a little risky. A little bit risky in Arena, admittedly, but could pay off big time if it works. This guy with Swipe and Starfire in hand, if it dies before we get off one of these spells, I'm going to be very, very sad. Koldar, Drake, and Anduin. Yeah, I think that's in wild format, though, right? So I never play Arena at all. What does 65 tier score mean? So that's reference to Hearth Arena, the app I run that gives you score suggestions for your cards, kind of guides you on your draft. It averages out all of your picks, so like cards range from like 0 to 130 or something as far as their scores, and it averages them out. And a really good deck is usually like over 100 or over 70. Really, really good deck is like over 74. A good deck is over 70. You can get by with like, you know, 68, 69 type stuff, but 65 is pretty below average. Kind of terrible, in fact. I cannot believe how many spells we have. How did this happen? I don't know where all these spells came from. Alright. Play around Meteor, I guess. I don't know. He polymorphed my Fate Spinner. That's kind of sad. It's just a 5/3, man. We have to get some spell damage value. Play a minion! Like, what is in your hand? Ugh. You have so many spells. Over 100. Yeah, over 100 would be an insane Arena deck. That's unheard of. That would be... over 80 is pretty much unheard of, so... over 100 would be absurd. I think I'm actually going to heal the Street Trickster, guys. I really want this to live. My health is just not that relevant. And we have so many good cards to take advantage of the Street Trickster right now. So, let's do it. It's +4 health. Was it at 5 or 3? I don't remember. It was at 5. +3. What are you using for a recording and streaming program? So I actually use XSplit Broadcaster, which is like a paid one, but most people use OBS. They kind of do the exact same stuff. I've played with OBS. It looks exactly the same, so I would recommend using OBS, which is called Open Broadcaster Software. It's the free alternative. It's really good. And vast majority of streamers use it. I just started with XSplit because it was a little bit easier to learn, I felt like, and I've stuck with it. But there's no real reason for that, necessarily. It's what I got used to, what I knew. Alright. What is in his hand? I cannot begin to fathom what is in that hand. But play something I can use these spells on. I want to cast... I might have should have checked for lethal. Soon this is going to be 11 damage burst right here. Ugh. This has not been discounted once. Because we don't have any rogue cards. We only drafted one. Maybe these count as rogue cards? I don't actually know. Polymorph there. He just drafted all removal spells. That's it. That's all he got. He doesn't care about anything else. That worked out great. Okay. Here we go. Your voice is much clearer and an octave louder than some other streamers, so maybe there's something there. That probably sounds like microphone type stuff, but I've worked fairly hard to continually improve my production values, and that's something I'll continue doing. I've got some stuff right now I want to fix and do better and improve, so it's going to involve kind of a reshuffling of my office a little bit, though. I have some outside sounds that get into my microphone pretty easily that I'd like to cut out. He's only playing my cards. That's it. He doesn't play other cards. He's played my Moonglade Portal. He's played my Lunar Visions. That's it. We might have a lethal here with Starfire plus Savage Roar. We're going to be close to it at least. Savage Roar's worth 8. We might do it anyway just to get a lot of damage through. Set up for like the swipe lethal soon. Swipe plus Obsidian Shards, a lot of damage as well. He drafted clear and removal and wants to troll for his free ticket. Free ticket. Man, I cannot talk today. Do we just Wisps instead? Wisps plus Savage Roar is kind of nuts. Let's just do this. Even if you were to Doomsayer, we could still push through that. Like Frost Nova Doomsayer somehow, which would be unheard of, but I didn't realize how kind of spell heavy my deck was. Am I going to Savage Roar as well? Does it help the math much? I don't know if it helps the math much here. Let's see. That goes to 6 and that's 7. It goes to 5 and 5. It doesn't really help the math a whole lot. It's a fair bit of extra damage, I guess. Oh, 5 and 3 actually. No, that'll work out. That'll be fine. I just need to learn how to count. There it is. So, a couple lethal cards in hand here. He's got to kill me from 19 with 10 mana somehow. I guess Fireball, Mind Blast would do 17? But I think that's the max. Maybe if he had, like, Radiant Elemental, Mind Blast. Fireball? That could certainly get in there. Whoa! That's the second time we've seen that today, but it's kind of underwhelming, I realize. Only 8 health is really not that much. How are you moving background noise while streaming? I'm really not, Felix. If you crank up the audio a ton, you can hear it. That's what I want to fix, though. I want to do more complex sound stuff. I don't know anything about that realm, so I have to learn about it. 5 Mind Blasts? That would explain why his hand was so empty. Finally got to cast our spell damage cards. He just never played anything. He just completely dictated the pace of the game. We would have won like 25 times faster if I'd drawn some minions. But we just kept drawing spells. Do you want to be my dad now? Sorry, next. Just like yesterday, I still do not. Oh, Felix said, I'm using OBS program, but I have mini background noise. Well, part of that's just your environment. You have to have a clean environment. You can't cheat it, you know, like sometimes you just have to make sure background sounds are off.
Paladin plus Mage. Hand buff Dragonhawk plus double attack plus Molten Reflections.
Hand buff Dragonhawk plus the double attack plus Molten Reflections. That sounds pretty cheesy, jerks. Sounds like a fair bit of cheese. Next, I know you subscribe, but I have 251 subscribers currently, so that would have to be 250 children. I just can't have that many. As much as I'm sure the fiancé would like that. I don't think she won 251. Guess that's actually octaves are not a measurement of loudness. Yeah, I know, Zelda. They're you should probably say decibels in that scenario, but I didn't want to correct too much. We're all learning. We're all learning things. Crypt Lord rolling early is amazing. This dude's gonna. He's never gonna kill this. It's gonna have like 1,000,000 health by the end of the game. He's just never gonna push through this. There's no way.
I'm really just cheering how I win-lose each crazy game.
Crap. Oh, jerks, dude. Thanks for the bits, jerks. And it's fun, right? It's new. It's interesting seeing all these new interactions. It's a lot of fun. I kind of trolled myself there. Doomsayer, the one card. Oh boy. Ooh, this is really good on 5. Do we want to hold maybe and just play the Jungle Panther? Well, even the Mindbreaker is okay. Let's just play the Mindbreaker. It trades fairly reasonably. Roll this together on 5. This is not going to die to that. I guess he could True Silver or Doomsayer again. A lot of stuff, but I think this is pretty good. We could be greedy again, though, and go for Jungle Panther plus Eviscerate. I like this better. Just get more stuff to buff. Like, I want my board super buffed. Man, it sure seemed like I played those in the wrong order, but it worked. I did 4 damage, so I guess it's okay. Felix, I'm not sure. I mean, even your... Oh, my God. Really, man? Even your computer can, like, make noise, right? That could be being picked up. There's a lot of stuff that can do it. Well, we just go now. We could be greedy again, but I don't think it's time to be greedy, especially after the Consecration. I'm honestly kind of glad he played the Consecration, because these now, we know, are much, much safer. Much more likely to live. He could have more. Oh my god, there's pumpkins in this too! I didn't even see! There's pumpkins everywhere, guys! Oh crap.
Always worth drafting Cobble Couriers. Just snag Jaina off 1.
Oh, that is good. You're right. You know, Hex would be good if it was free, but it's not. I need to do 4 more damage to that, so I could face tank it and play a Bartender. Or I could play the Bartender and trade in the 2-2. That's probably better, but let's... We could just trade in the 2-2s as well. Kind of want to hallucinate here. What if I hit a 1-drop that has a bunch of attack? No, that's bad. Let's just kill the 2-2s here. And the 5-3 is actually a really, really good minion to play into it. Just because 3 health dies so easily anyway, and that 5 attack is quite high. So... I maybe should have taken the Hex. My plan was to chain into something else, right? But I don't know if anything was better than Hex in the first place. I like Dynasize a lot. I mean, Standing in Darkness works pretty well with our deck, but Dynasize is just really good. And it's playable soon. So... guess we could do this instead of this, but I don't see why. Just play this guy and call it a day. Pretty good minion. Hex will live on in my dreams. Yeah, I think Hex is probably the more right choice. Particularly against Paladin with Druid cards. They can put out some scary minions. Alright, that's not a problem. We might have lethal here. Or very close to lethal. I think we have lethal here. No, maybe not. We're a little shy. Gonna go for it regardless, but yeah, we're 2 off. Shoot. It's gonna do at least 2 damage, plus the Obsidian Shard is 5, so even if my board gets wiped, this will be guaranteed lethal outside of a taunt scenario. So let's go ahead and do this. Might look silly when you've got, oh well. Even with a taunt scenario, it's guaranteed lethal, I guess. So never mind. This play, you forgot to attack last turn. With what? I forgot to attack with a minion last turn, or my face? If it was my face, I was probably just holding a charge, because we didn't know we were going to have the mana to weapon up. What did I forget to attack with? What's with the Bladed Druid? This is the dual class arena. So we actually set ourselves up perfectly, exactly like we needed to. I mean, we have it anyway, but he did play a taunt. We were guaranteed to get it too. Wish you'd have let me see it. Your face. Oh, if it was my face, then it wasn't a misplay, because we might need the charge to push through a taunt or use some sort of damage, because we're going to intend to spend all of our mana, particularly with the Dino Size. So we're not going to have the ability to re-weapon if we need to. So you don't always attack face every turn with your weapon. Sometimes you need to save a charge. If we had 2 charges, then it was a misplay. I don't think we did, though. I think we still just had the 1 charge. Because I'm pretty sure when I weaponed up again, it was just burning a single charge, not 2, from my memory. We got off to a good start, guys. Dex feels better than 65 so far. Suddenly Holy Wrath of Molten Giant. Now that would be fun. A lot of decks have been built to pull that shenanigan off. Yeah, we got 2, 3, 4. Be alright. Jaina Warlock feels bad. I don't know why. Yeah, it's really hard to think about these interactions and the way the cards work together. I mean, Warlock Hero Power is really, really good just because you draw a card. I can imagine Jaina Warlock with, like, Burn being pretty cool because you're just always drawing more burn spells and more removal and that kind of stuff. But it just depends on your draft, too, right? It's not... There's a lot of variables in play. Got a trade here to set up the Mindbreaker trade. Wish we got that on 1, man. I like the Rogue Hero Power a ton in Arena, so... Just being able to bank 2 pings for a single mana is so valuable at contesting the board early and cleaning up late. Good run thus far. Yeah, it's been pretty fun, Trammel. I agree. Kind of have to kill this one instead of the other one. It's okay. We're going to take extra face damage instead of the minion to potentially protect it against the Mana Worm. He might cast a spell to change that, but we'll see. Mark of the Lotus, best draw right now. Grim Necro into Mark would be bonkers good, but even Grim Necro into Hallucination solid. We're pre-AoE removal right now, so...
Oh no, my paladin opponent mind visioned my Jaina and played it before me. This is a really weird mode.
That is indeed an interaction you don't typically see, jerks. A paladin mind-visioned a Jaina. And played it first. That sucks, man. That's tough. Water Lily is just the best minion here. This doesn't work with the weapons, so... It's okay to play these 1/1s, because he's clearly going to trade the 1/1 into the Violet Teacher here. There's no ping and mage. Or he's going to... Hellfire? Oh, Dreadlord. That's pretty good. That's a good draw. Okay. Couple good 7 options just to see what he does here. This is good, but this is also good. This is a little better against single target removal, so we might go this route instead. Life tap into a 4-drop. Eviscerates a mighty fine top deck there. Mighty fine indeed. So, Crypt Lord plus Fallen Sun plus Hero Power is 1 line, or just slam one of these guys, depending on trades and stuff. Karma, you got this, jerks. Yeah, you'll still win. You'll be fine. Starfall does 5 to that. Alternatively, we could stall it out with the Crypt Lord. Starfall plus Hero Power plus Trade would clear that. Oh, actually, Starfall plus Fallen Sun Cleric would also clear that. That saves me 8 health. And like that much, much better. Much, much better. Happy to be at 23 instead of 15. When we're also developing a minion that's pretty good against a mage without a ping. So this plus Hero Power looks good based on the board state. He actually does have a ping. Still looks pretty good though. Set up the trade. Mark of the Lotus, not there quite yet. I do not like how much, how many cards this guy has. We're 4 cards behind. We have solid cards, but not great cards yet. I think Crypt Lord plus Wisps. If we had a coin or an Innervate, it would be amazing, but we might just have to Wisps plus Mark of the Lotus at some point. That'd be solid. If they're all 1-drops, I don't mind too much. Simulacrum. Oh, so he played this to get rid of the Simulacrum. I don't play Druid because I want to end up in heaven. That's pretty funny, Yanni. I took that stance a lot with Jade Druid as well. I have been playing a little more Druid lately, but it hasn't been Jade. So I feel okay with it. I feel like I'm not a sinner if I play just other Druid cards. 3 mana, that must be a freeze effect, like a Frostbolt or something. He's going to Secret up instead. Alright, alright, alright. I'm fairly confident that's like a Vaporize. Let's just test this first and see what we get. Not Mirror Entity, okay. Is this worth already? Pretty intimidating board. This dies a lot of stuff though is the problem, so I don't know if it's worth. But we could sure keep this alive for a long time. But if I'm gonna be losing something to a Vaporize anyway, I'm kind of sacrificing one of the buffs. But we can test Counterspell, I guess, so we should do it. I really think it's Vaporize. I do not think I can attack. We're not in a desperate hurry. We can kill him more or less next turn or get close to killing him very, very soon. So let's just bide our time. Suicide the 4/5 or something, or just get some value out of these minions by trading. We might regret it, but I think we... At least he takes 3 for that. Wow, that is a good freaking turn. Jeez, dude. Wow! What a turn! Contest barrier now. We know it's not Entity, so let's go ahead and play this. While we know that we can safely. It's just a lot of damage, too. It's not quite as much technically as the Wisps. But these can be used in more sneaky ways to reload and stuff, although we had to reload a bit right there after seeing 2 AoEs, but... well, now we're in a bit of a pickle. Crap. Let's test for barrier again. Okay. Could be Entity again. I don't know what to do here. Do I give this? Oh, man. I don't know what to do. It's so good with Wisp. I'm not attacking face. We're going to attack into a minion, so we don't really need to deal 3 to all. I think there's a good chance this lives, so let's just go ahead and give it +2/+2. And let's save these together. Although I'm really worried about counterspell as well now. I don't know. These secrets are blowing my mind. Blowing my mind. Oh, was that one of those? Was one of those a potion secret? We don't know. Well, it looked like he played it from the left side of his hand. Oh God, punished hard. Oh, that's like the ultimate counter to my wisps too. Oh God. Oh, that's so bad for me. So bad for my hand. He got Abomination off of the Firelands portal. I'm pretty sure that one of those potions, or that last secret was played from the left side of the hand. Somebody might have to go back and look in the VOD. But I'm 70% sure I saw it come from over here. So I don't actually think it was one of the Cabal Chemist cards, but it might have been. It makes sense that it would have been. Man, what a punish. I cannot face tank that 3 times.
What's up, Long B-O-Y-Y-Y-Y-Y?
Long B-O-Y-Y-Y-Y-Y. There's nothing to do. I have no play right now. I don't have a way to buff these guys out of range of that. I can't face tank it because it does 18 damage. I'm going to test for like counter spell and play an Obsidian Shard, and that's it. Alright, we just lose. I mean, there's no way to win here. We could have maybe won if we had pushed with the 7 attack. Oh God, really? That's one of his potions, so we're just done. You got this. Punish for being a greedy druid. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't think so. He just had a lot of removal. He played that insane turn with the Hellfire plus Volcanic Potion and wiped us out. Then the secrets disrupted us too. He played it well. It's tough. I think I could have played better, but I don't know that it would have resulted in a win. We definitely had some opportunities that we kind of wiped, but I still think at the end of the day it was a loss, probably. But Justice17, dude, thanks for the bits, man. Is this a long boy stream again? We're drinking some long tea today. Sintinus says, hey Regis, I have 1600 dust. I want to craft either Malfurion or Aya. What do I choose? I think at this point, it's really, really tough right now to say. And that is because Aya is going to rotate out before too long, and Malfurion is going to be in standard format for another year and a half. Aya only has 6 months. So it really just depends on how soon you're willing to risk a card going to wild format. Like, for instance, if you play wild format, then that may not be a concern to you at all. If you're planning to, invest a ton of money into your collection in 6 months, and you're looking for a power curve right now, then that might not be a problem at all. But, it's just, you got to calculate all those variables. Why can't I get into Arena? We had to go to EU to do this. This is an EU stream now. That's what we were talking about last game, utilizing the hero power for onboard advantage. Alright, this has the potential to be bonkers good. Just this could be an insane turn 4. We just need this to live. We need both to live, really, but we desperately need the Crypt Lord to live. Please, God. Oh, it's gonna live. This is some sweet, 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 beautiful Hearthstone right here. Oh my God, I love it so much. I love it so much. Oh, it's so good. That is an insane turn. How many total stats did I get right there for 4 minutes? Well, on turn 4, I gained 4 stats over here, 4 health, 9 health, 11 health, 13 health, plus 5 and 4. 9. I played 9, 13 in total stats on. And it just all got double spirit lashed away. Great. God, the AoE is unreal today. But I think I played 9, 13 in stats on turn 4, and I just lost it all. That's tough. At least this lived through it. This wasn't there to witness the spirit lashing. Not more secrets, man. Don't do this to me. Not today, dude. Not today. I don't think I can lose to counter spell.
For the wilds.
Entity? That's fine. We'll take this trade all day. I'm gonna pay 4 mana for this, you know, it's fine. If Fireworks costs 3, then it's reasonable that this costs 4. We don't have any rogue cards to activate it anyway. We need to play our mana out. Okay. Power Word Shield. It's gonna have to be ignored the rest of the game. Oh, not this card again. I can't handle this card. Do we just go Wisps here and... We can actually clear that. Do we need to, though? I think +2/+2 here is... we could also Fate Spinner, but it's very unlikely to do much. I might just Wisp for +2/+2. It's a 6/4, and they both technically live to the Avian Watcher. We can hit face for a ton of damage. Let's just put him on the clock. We have this giant weapon in hand. We have things like Swipe and Starfall and Savage Roar in our deck. We don't even think he can clear the minions right now, so let's just put him on it. I think we can get there. We have 6 damage loaded up right now. Free from Amber's terrifying. Well, Primordial Drake's not too bad at all, actually. This, that is definitely going to be lethal, somehow or another.
Amazing. You win.
Aw. It's okay. What's your secret to not getting angry at this game ever, or do you? I've been known to get angry before. Very rarely though. I mostly am a pretty happy-go-lucky Hearthstoner. I don't know what my secret is. I think the game is fun. Sometimes it's just fun to remark at how unlikely things are, even if they're happening to you and they're terrible. Like, it's fun to see unusual events occur in the world. Like, it's just getting caught up in the hoopla of it is something to consider. Plus, I mean, life is good. I have a good, comfortable, happy life. If I never played Hearthstone again, I could live a happy and fulfilling life, and that's a good backup, you know? But I just think the game is about fun more than anything else. I don't try to attach personal goals to the game. Like, whatever happens, happens. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. You can still enjoy the journey along the way, and I don't know. I guess that's my insight into it. I do recognize that I have some luxuries in things like if I lose my arena run, it's not that big of a deal. I have more gold, more opportunities to play arena, so it's not like I'm investing anything or taking some sort of risk in the process. So that's a nice advantage not everybody has. That probably changes my outlook to some extent. I think we have to hold here. Savage Roar was tempting to make the Violet Teacher more likely to survive, but I have a feeling he's going to whiff on this turn 3. Just have a feeling. So arbitrary feelings that mean nothing in logic or reason. Did not whiff. So he does threaten the Violet Teacher, unfortunately. Eviscerate is tough. Swipe is pretty good, though. We'll just swipe.
For the wild.
I don't love how much damage we're taking, but it's okay. Do you like the new arena changes? Yeah, it's fun. It's really cool so far. Do what my wife tells me, it's just a game. Yeah, that's basically it. It's just a game. I mean, it is technically more than a game because it can be money and it can be time, both of which are valuable. So I understand why people get frustrated. But remember, you're playing ultimately for enjoyment. And if you let those calculations of time and money steal from your enjoyment, then why are you playing in the first place? Like, take a break. And that's why I think a lot of people watch streams. Not to toot my own horn or whatever, or pitch myself too hard, but it's fun to watch streams because you get to enjoy the game vicariously through others. You get to witness their downfall and their suffering to some extent, but also their highs. So it's definitely more rewarding sometimes to watch Hearthstone be played. I won't play Arena during this event except for the free ticket. Too annoying to play around anything. Druid with Fire Lance or Poly is annoying. Fire Lance? I don't think you're gonna see a Druid with Fire Lance. I maybe mean Pyroblast? Fire Lance is Grand Tournament though, right? If I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's TTT, so it shouldn't be. In fact, it's impossible for it to be in. It's 100% not possible.
I am cooling down right now. Watching you is as soothing as a tall glass of sweet tea on a warm summer's day.
Sweet tea. You having some sweet tea? David Assholic, dude, thank you. Really appreciate it. Sweet tea is pretty good on a summer day. I don't know why that is. Sometimes it's a little too sweet unless it's like really hot outside, and then for whatever reason it feels normal again. Oh, Firelance Portal. Gotcha. I understand now. That makes more sense. That would indeed be something to remark on. Don't love that being alive. But this is a pretty good play. Rogue is scary, of course, Invented Weapon, Vilespine Slayer, there's like a million things, Shadow Word Death. Like, this is the nightmare removal combo. Rogue and Priest. You can kill this with virtually anything in either class. Yeah, Firelance Portal plus Ultimate Infestation. It's kind of a silly, absurd, board swingy spell combination if you stick Mage and Druid together. That's true, Rinkin. Could be tough. Just Evis. That's double Evis? No way. Oh my god, swipe! What? We desperately need Starfall. We just have to hit a Starfall here. We're gonna die if we don't.
Warlock that picked Priest hero power. What a waste of a hero power slot.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's better than Warrior. Because you can use it to heal stuff. If it's worth a +2 buff every once in a while, it's okay. I think you should definitely go for more board impactful ones, though, like Rogue, Druid, Mage. Rogue and Mage in particular are really, really good. Warlock is really, really insane, too. So, alright, let's just see if it sticks or not. I regret not punching this down, but I did not think it would survive through the turn. My 4-year-old has learned a few new words due to my baby rage fits. Yeah, I can imagine Grave Overdose. That must be scary to have a kid around playing Hearthstone or any other game for that matter. Wisp Necrotic was much better on paper than in game. Well, the Wisp has been okay. The Necrotic, I don't even know if we've had a good chance. But I think you're right. All of that stuff is always better on paper. Oh my god. Seriously? Did that come off the... Oh. That is just beyond reasonable. Oh. This better have a miracle attached to it. Well, that's actually a start. I'll admit, that's okay. It's a taunt.
For the wild.
That's something. Will you ever play EU when there's not something unique? Probably not a lot. We played a little bit for the Twitch sub tournament that I played in, but that was really the only reason. Imagine if these had charge. We still wouldn't win the game. We'd still be dead. We would still only have 23 damage. 7 times 3 is 21. 23, yeah. Still be dead. Even charging? Of course he has Tyrantus. God, Mage, or excuse me, Priest and Rogue is pretty scary. I would definitely go Priest, Hero, Rogue, Hero Power, though. You may not have a choice, but that would be the better alignment, I think. That was something. That was a Hearthstone game. He missed lethal, did he? Wasn't really paying too much of attention there. He was 2 off, so you had to be close, right? Yeah, we gotta find curve. Priest with Warlock hero power? Yeah, maybe. Rogue is just really good in Arena, though. I think you want Rogue as part of your calculation. Unfortunately for us, we just didn't hit any of the awesome Rogue Arena cards, right? We did not hit hardly any Rogue cards at all, frankly. It seems like we got all Druid offering. But we didn't hit the Plague Scientists, the Vile Spine Slayers, the Envenom Weapons, all that stuff that makes Rogue so strong. I can face tank this. We don't have to eviscerate it. It technically costs me +1/+1 on the next minion he plays, if he has a minion, which he should if he's coining out a 2-drop on turn 1.
OMG Regis, I'm also at 5-2 in EU Arena. We must both win our games, and then I will snipe you. Smiley face.
I don't see that happening, unfortunately, Jerks. What a garbage counter to my plan. The one thing that counters my plan. God, what a beautiful turn. God. No. And that's so good against my 4-drop and my 5-drop, too. Thank God he whiffed on 3, at least. Thank God for that. It's the only thing in the world that there's any justice of. Yeah, Jerks, we'll try to hook up the snipe, though, dude. We'll see. I think when we timed it down with Tingus, I don't remember what the right amount was, but it was something like just 10 seconds, like a pretty soft 10 count. Got us close to the snipe range we wanted. Yeah. Biggest, scariest guy. Die to his 7 Shadow Redeaths, no doubt. I'm honestly surprised it didn't kill it outright, if you want to be truthful. Of course he got an insane roll, but I thought it would just die. I thought it would die straight up. I thought it'd be dead. Ping. Mage Priest is pretty good. The ping so far is doing a lot of work. We're just constantly playing from behind here. We need one of these taunts to stabilize. This might be the turn. He's kind of spending a lot of mana here on ping and shadow vision, so he shouldn't be able to play anything sizable, which means It should mean that we can stick the 7-drop and hope that it lives. Wow, he didn't even trade. Ooh, does that give me opportunity? Starfire's not really that good. We could do 4 here and 3 here. Just buff this up. So it's harder for him to deal with. Why didn't he take the trade? What's his plan here? What's his deal? Is he like gonna fireball it or something? I don't know what his deal is, guys. Do we still just play the Bog Creeper? Huh. Is he gonna buff those? He can't really buff those much. Let's just play the Bog Creeper. I don't want to get too fancy. If he uses like a death on this, maybe the Protector sticks. Firelance Portal. Okay, well that's actually not so bad. That's a good freeze. We need this to not freeze. This will go down to 3. We can trade it there. Could also just Starfire and trade into the Frostcaller. Play a Thespian. I think I like that a little better. Preserves the health on this guy. He gets some value trading. So if he gets deathed, we still have some some value out of him instead of him just dying for free. Jerks is crazy bits all day, every day. He is indeed crazy. But he is much loved around these parts, not just by me, but everybody else too. Sort of the co-host of the stream, as someone called him one time. I like that. I like that idea. That guy's big. I can do this and trade into it. I don't think so. Aqua Pingoom is possible, but it's not something I plan to do. Maybe we just Stormwind Champion Cleric and kill it. Just trade in. We have a 6/6 and a 3/2. Okay with this. I don't love losing this minion to that minion, but it gives me the board. We have good cards in hand. We could win from here. It's very scary always. I don't know if we have better cards than him. There's nothing like crazy in our deck right now. Ping Starfall looks really good here. Could also Crypt Lord. Okay to take some damage. Oh, actually, maybe just trade Moonglade Portal's better. Save that Starfall for different kinds of things. I like this turn way better. Oh, that's actually sick. If that could live, oh my gosh, that's a game-winning kind of thing. Do we have any way to buff that? Not really. I mean, we do. Savage Roar, Mark of the Lotus, but not in hand. So we'll see. Mind Control. Well, we've had worse mind controls than that. Starfall plus Ping puts me really low for a mage, so we can't really do that. Starfall trade is probably fine, and just play the Bartender and the Panther. And hit face for 8. We don't have lethal here ever. No. It's 11, 12 damage available right now. Okay.
Immortality.
I'm sure he's gonna steal this 1/8, and I'm gonna have to deal with it, but we'll get there when the time comes. Oh no, Ultrasaur! Uh-oh, jerks. Am I loved as well, Regis? Sure thing, Waving, of course. Waving, I feel like you've been commenting on YouTube longer than pretty much everybody. I feel like I remember your name as early as anyone on YouTube. So, of course, dude. You're old school Regis. I don't know where Jerks came from, honestly. A lot of chat has just, accumulated over the last year or so. Most people from YouTube, some people from Twitch, though. Wow. This is probably guaranteed lethal, right? Seems like it's gotta be lethal-ish.
For the wild.
Woo! Yeah, that was a tough one. Jerks, did you win? Jerks, we gotta know. Jerks, I went out on the love train. Oh, come on, David. You know you're loved. You've seen me go Hulk for you many, many times. What else can I do? Who was I going to be blue for earlier? So, ooh. Not feeling so good today, guys. Oh, felt a little... guys, I took a trip to the, took a trip to Central... I've been in Mexico for 2 weeks. Got a little sunburned. What else can we do? That's horrifying, honestly.
I'm blushing. Green blush, but blushing nonetheless. LOLOL.
Well, thank you, David Hasselhulk. You know you're loved. You don't need me to tell you. We had 100.
Love train. Jew.
Yeah, I love the love train. So, Jerks, am I good to... It sounds like I'm good to queue. You said busy losing. So it sounds like I'm good to go. Regis the Smurf. Thank you, Zeroshio, dude. Thank you, David, guys, for the cheers. Appreciate it, everybody. What are we at for cheers this morning? 8,550 bits. That's insane. That's totally crazy. It's been a little quieter on subscriptions today, admittedly, but subs are through the roof. That's silly. Reaches you green. Yeah, I know. So, Jerks, I think I'm going to go on without you, it sounds like. Sounds like you're out. Down and out. You look like someone got you angry with this red face, yeah. Or just embarrassed, one of the two.
Don't wait for me. This mage has me locked down and killing me slowly.
Killing me slowly. Is this mage? Yeah, I'll never do that again, guys. Don't worry. That's the one and only time I'll sing "Killing Me Softly" in the Hearthstone world. So don't fret. You don't have to unsub or unfollow. That was it. I found you on YouTube. No regrets. That's awesome, Grave Overdose. Thanks, man. Grin HD. Hello. How's it going? Hey, Dixter. Hey, Dwalmar. Hey, Jorg. Hey, Yanni. Just responding to you guys, but I'm not saying hello. Hey, Mugmouse. Hey, everyone. Regis, I was going to make that joke. Nope. You were not. I beat you to it. Rexar does look awesome. I love the cowboy Rexar. Sheriff Rexar is awesome. Okay, this is actually cool together. This might be another game where Street Trickster somehow gets some value. We have so many spells in this deck. I don't know how we ended up with so many spells. That's pretty rare in Arena to have so many spells. I guess when there's 2 classes worth of spells, maybe more popped up. I'm not sure. Shouldn't really make a difference. Should still be split down the middle, but... Alright, dude. Alright. We get it. I'm going to go ahead and try to roll it onto the Crypt Lord. If it loses a little health, we don't mind. To take this 50-50 here. I'm kind of indifferent. I kind of want it on the Crypt Lord more, just because that has more attack value than does the alternative, because we have 2 minions on board and 3 total attack on board, but... I have an Eviscerate, but I do not have a combo card for Eviscerate. Well, I do now. Can I wait a turn? I really don't think I can. I think I have to do this. This 2/6 is kind of intimidating, actually. It's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger, so I don't regret that. It's a tough decision, but mandatory in a lot of ways. I think we play this for... I don't know, Fate Spinner sucks. It's a hard card to use. I thought this card was going to be decent. I guess since we're so ahead, we go ahead and play it for buff. It's risky, though. No living mana coming out or anything, so... Regis is the new Druid class hero, that's right. Pretty confident that's going to be Freezing Trap, right? Why else would you do it? No.
Holy cow. I just object mind vision into arcane intellect into holy fire to clear my own mind controlled Devilsaur.
Your own mind-controlled Devilsaur. So, I mean, that sounded kind of good to start, but then it sort of unraveled. It didn't sound all that great. So we have a bit of a dilemma here, guys. I think I'm going to play this Street Trickster first and buff it with the Explosive Trap, because it will take 2, but then it will also heal for 2. These won't work because I think they'll die first. But this one has enough health that we can play into Explosive Trap here. Not Explosive Trap. Okay, well I don't know what to do now then. That changes everything. So what secrets are left? Oh, cat. It's cat. It's gotta be cat. It's gotta be cat. Whew, this is a scary... If he plays something with 5 health and we can make a trade into, we're gonna be in a very, very good spot. That's okay. We'll trade into that. The 1/1s suck a little, but this Death Rattle goes off first, right? Yeah, so it's totally fine. This Death Rattle goes off first, buffs it, and then this Death Rattle goes off. So we're fine. Let's just go ahead and play the Pillager and get her buffed as well. Beautiful. Do I bother killing these? It's... What's his hero power? I'm not even paying attention. Priest. Priest has not a lot of ways to punish. Just kill that one because we don't lose too much damage, but the other one I think we're okay. 412 is insane against Priest. Pretty good against Hunter as well, I guess, at the end of the day. The +2/+2 worked out very, very nicely for us. Holy Fire, that's fine. We're going to be just okay. Lunar Visions is going to give him a cat, but I just really don't have time to not play it. We can actually just Starfall the cat. No, that interaction's not right. We'll just Lunar Visions, it's fine. He can have a cat. Is Savage Roar lethal? I'm not sure, but we're going to do it anyway because we have so much damage on board. Alright. He's in a predicament, to say the least. This game is going to fatigue. I can't believe I've held on through 30 cards. That's crazy, Jerks. Well done. You said you were losing, I feel like 10 minutes ago. So I don't know how you're still in a spot to contend when you were losing so long ago. Waving says, I actually found another D&D group, so now I'm playing D&D an extra 8 hours a week. Wow, man, that's... I mean, I guess that's good news, but that's crazy. It's awesome. We had lethal about 3 ways to Sunday there. Cool. Guys. Dudes. 7 wins with a 65 tier score deck. That's really good. I'm incredibly happy with this. Far exceeding my expectations. I'm still green. I had no idea I was still green. No idea. Not even the slightest hint of a clue. Nobody said a word. Man. Guys, nobody told me I was green. Oh, what an idiot. That's okay. I totally forgot it was up. There it is! Even waiting. Is tier score really everything? No, Phaedros, it's not. It's...
I was loving it.
David Hasselholt was just reveling in all the greenness. That's funny, man. Tier score is not everything. Absolutely, you can certainly play above tier score with internal synergies and stuff that aren't captured by the tier score, which we've done a little bit with our sort of token style. We've taken advantage of that numerous times. But it is a good general metric, right? It just means, on average, your cards aren't that great of arena cards. So I would suggest it's very predictive of your final score. I have not ran the regression to do that, of course, but it's definitely a predictive one. Predictive relationship. I thought you were doing it on purpose. Well, I did it on purpose to start, but then I didn't realize it had stayed on so long. There were some comments that sort of tailed a little longer than I expected based on when I was green, but I thought people were just kind of catching up and making fun of the fact that I was green. I didn't realize I was still green. So I like couple things we could do. We could coin the Crypt Lord, but we don't have a turn 1 play then. If we draw Hallucination, I probably hallucinate and then coin Crypt Lord. I'm not even sure this guy's here. He didn't mulligan. I just didn't see all the comments, okay? Chill. I don't read everything. It's fine. It's not a big deal. This run will be on YouTube, so it'll be memorialized in history for eternity. The digital archives of the universe. But beyond that, it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. This dude's definitely not here. He's just going to waste all of our time and then show up and still win the game. That's always the worst. What deck are you playing? This is an arena deck. Token Druid arena deck. What will I name this deck? It's always tough to name decks, guys. What do you call it? The Spectral Druid? Oh, it needs to be something that combines Rogue and Druid, though. The Trickster Druid Rogue would be good. We could call it the Drogue. The Dreeg. The Droog. Woo! Baby! Wait, we still have to play it out, though? Oh, there it goes. I was like, wait, what? Wait a second. Yeah, free wins. All day. Those still count. I had better internet than them, so I win. I think that's a genuine victory sometimes. Or I'm committing to my time unlike him, so... Really sucks to go to 7-2 and lose, though. I can't feel very good. I forgot I was green deck. That's not too bad either. We could just call it like the Mummy Druid to make, you know, reference to the hero power there. Busman. Gotta play good old Busman. Well, that's a sick 3-4, so we're okay. It's so hard to kill Crypt Lord on 2 or 3 that if you get it out on time, it's just a monster. 3 minions in hand, 2 spells. Alright. My hero power beats his hero power, that's a good sign. But I wonder what those are. Suddenly feel way less secure about the Crypt Lord now. That's a big dude. Sucks that he had a 2-drop. Man. The Crypt Lord is doomed for sure. We have to kill this, right? Is this going to live to the trade or not? It should live to the trade, and therefore we utilize the minion to kill it for sure. Or do we just kill the 4-2 over here instead? I guess we killed this 4-2 instead. No need to kill that one. We don't want to give him the death rattle before we have to, in case it's something he can play on turn 4. He might have gotten Infested Tauren and that fixed his curve, and then we screw ourselves, right? So, God, that's a good dude. Why can't we coin this? Let me play you. I just want to play you. Oh man, Geist could be MVP supreme here. He's gonna kill this one for sure. But that would make 3 minions that trade in and give me 3 2/2s. It's likely these live. I think he just plays a minion here. He's not gonna use some sort of removal spell. Alright. That's... I mean, that's actually the one... That's actually the one minion in the entire game that you can play. God. Is there a way around this? I don't think there's a way around this, right? To make the Geist work anyway. I mean, we could just play the Geist. But if we play the Geist and then start trading... I guess if I trade into this first, the Geist will take damage, but then... No, like that... Then I can't clear the 4/5. Because these die immediately to the bloat bat. There's just no way to do it. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do it. Right? Geist is not fine. Because then I can't clear the water Ellie. Yeah, it's okay. The ghouls will get resummoned when the... Oh, they will get resummoned when the ghouls die. Oh, yeah. That would be fine. They just chain, don't they? Oh, I wasn't thinking about them chaining. Yeah, you guys are smart. Oh, so we could have still done it and just chain... But this would have got down to 1 health is the only downside, but that would have been fine. Would have still got 6/6 in stats out of it. I think I would have preferred that. Well, hopefully we get another turn for it later, because I don't think that would have hurt putting it at 1 health. It would have, in hindsight, died to the true silver champion. But he would have taken 6. We still would have had 6 dudes on board. 6 in stats on board. We would have been in a good spot still. We're still in a good spot. It's not like we made a bad play. But we did lose our opportunity for the Geist to be a pretty good play, I think. Wow, that's a clutch play. Jeez, dude. It's really, really good. Oh, this is sort of a garbage turn. Man. Yeah, I think we whiffed that a little bit, guys. I think we whiffed that a little bit. We ought to do this. I think that was wrong. I think we missed our window for the Geist. Again, not distinctly a misplay, perhaps, but a missed opportunity for sure. There's really no downside to putting the... Oops. Really no downside to putting the Geist at... Oh, shoot, sorry, whoops.
Aha!
No downside to putting the Geist at 1 health that I can see. When a mage does not have his normal hero power. If it'd been a normal hero power, that would have been a pretty weak play. Everything's falling apart. We have a lot of removal. So I think we take the threat here, don't we? Take the protector. It just leaves this turn pretty bad. But all of these leave this turn pretty weak. I think we can just develop the shard. It's not discounted, but it's not going to be discounted anytime soon. Man, that is garbage. Now I wish I had Betrayal! But not really, it's okay. Swipe doesn't do anything here. It only gets me to 7 on the Drake, which is not helpful. I wish I had a 2-mana card to combo with this at all. I kind of just have to hope this trades into the board and doesn't get removed. Polymorph for something here probably loses me the game. Scary. It's just a lot of resources for him as well. It's going to be hard to swing this back. I need him to just trade into the whole board. If he does, we might have a shot. Yeah, it looks like he's going to. That's a pretty good high-value steward, but if he doesn't trade, we're going to get some insane swipe value. Probably going to get that anyway. Oh, weird. Okay, okay. Swipe plus Starfire is looking pretty good to me right off the bat. Just trade here, Starfire that, swipe this. Probably end up hero powering the Blowgill. That leaves him with 1 damage on board and this at 2 health, right? Yeah, that looks like a pretty good turn to me. There's a chance he can't push through this. It doesn't have ping, so.
Aha!
Don't hero power. Did I accidentally hero power? No, thank God. That would indeed be very bad. Scalebane. Okay, we can Savage Roar through this and take a trade. Saves me a couple health over... Yeah. Do we Necrotic Geist? No. We need to kill the Scalebane 100%. Corrupted Seer... Actually, Corrupted Seer here is pretty good. We could just take a few extra points of damage. We go down to 16. That's not that bad. Just Corrupted Seer the board. Trade this guy in. Corrupted Seer plus Mindbreaker looks fine. None of those are Murlocs. So yeah, I like Seer here. I don't know if we're going to get a better Seer than this. We have to unfortunately trade this way because, of course, this dies to the Seer if I don't. But it's just it's the difference between a couple points of damage or not. It's not a major problem. Okay, so we've taken the board. We're even on cards. Our cards don't do a lot, but they're not terrible. We have a weapon up. Health numbers are sort of okay. If we get some great Necrotic Geist value finally, I'm going to be pumped. This is a sick combo. I talked about this. Well, I haven't done it yet, but there's going to be a video on YouTube where I talk about this exact thing you just saw, which is an insanely cool combo. So we'll test for Entity first. Maybe we just test the Fallen Sun Cleric. Yeah.
The sun has set for me.
It's easier to kill than the Street Trickster. This could actually give him some long-term value. Okay.
The sun has set for me.
Doesn't really matter what that is. Might die to a Vaporize here, but that's okay. Alright. So how does the Flame Strike interaction work here? If he Flame Strikes me, these don't get buffed and survive, right? Based on how the game used to work. They might have, but I don't think based on it anymore. That's a really garbage hand. Holy crap, is this... we'll test... This has got to be lethal, right? It's got to be close. If not, we're still doing it because we have so many minions on board. We could kill this for additional damage somehow. Additional +2/+2. We'll test for counterspell first. Okay, so we'll go. We'll definitely go the. Maybe we do it this way. Make a really giant Geist and plan to buff the board even bigger next turn. I like this a little better, I think. That's a good turn. That's a pretty good turn. Oh my god, I got the face. Oh god, dang it. Ah, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm so dumb. Alright, that's a good polymorph for him, but we're still in a great spot. This is gonna buff our board into insanity. I hope I didn't miss lethal last turn, by the way. I didn't actually check. We might have had lethal even with the Wisps. I doubt it, but it was certainly possible. This is going to be lethal for sure, though. No question.
What did you do this time?
Anything at all, Mana Ray. Anything and everything. I just constantly get myself into trouble. But here we are somehow. 65 tier score deck. 9 freaking wins. This deck is doing work. And we did end up getting some solid Necrotic Geist value, so even though I think we whiffed on our Geist earlier, it worked out okay. Worked out okay. Still ended up with good Geist opportunity. What did we end up getting? 4-4 out of Geist instead of the 6-6 earlier.
I will fight with honor.
It's not like we made a bad play the turn we whiffed on the Geist. We still made a good play. Just not the best play necessarily. Oh, that's a good 3-4 again. This thing's carrying me. Makes the stream more mysterious when you can't see the board. So, Regis, think that people like Crypt will have problems with multi-class sniper decks? Oh, I'm sure, yeah. People will save their decks 100%. They already do crazy... They go to crazy lengths to save their decks now. People were saving wild decks until right now because they just all got reset. So, yeah, they will 100% do everything they can to snipe Crypt with some absurd mage priest combination or whatever it is. 7 Firelands portals and 8 ultimate infestations. The craziest combo we have not talked about yet, and the combo that if that is Repentance, I just rage quit Hearthstone forever. Wait, they never go off when you expect them to. Is Blood Bloom into ultimate infestation? Actually insane. Oh, arena runs will be retired after the event is over. Well, then there you go. Problem solved.
What? They fell off the truck.
100% problem solved. Might be a Noble Sack. We don't know. We'll test that with our weapon for sure. Well, actually, if he's... Well, we're still going to test Noble Sack. I don't want this to die, though. I don't want to give him extra stats. So we'll just test Noble Sack, okay. This guy is very large. That's a good turn. We can probably safely play Lotus Agents behind this Crypt Lord now as well. What's that gonna be? Grievous Bite?! That's annoying. It's not that good, I guess, really. He killed like half of my 4-drop with the 2-drop, so it's about par. About what you'd expect. Okay, gonna push through that bad boy. We've got a great trade into the 3-2, though. So if we play 1 minion, he'll still be in range, unfortunately. We cannot play 2 minions. That's kind of sad. If we could have played 2 minions here, we could have kept that thing alive. I think this is Redemption, so we're probably going to give him a 3-1 back, which we'll just tank with our face. That's okay. We're never going to activate Sherazin. Power of the Wild is so greedy in my deck type. I really think Earth Ellie is just going to do the most work. Sherazin is never going to activate twice. We just don't have that many low-cost cards. And we're never going to have them all in hand at the same time. So as fun as that would be, I think Earth Ellie is our best bet. Is it Getaway Code or Redemption? Redemption, okay. It was really important that we killed that after, like, we made him kill the 1/1 half of it. That would have been insane. Hey, Rita, do you know why I don't have the Halloween event on my account? Well, it's only in EU right now. So if you're in North America like me, you'll have to switch regions to make it work. It's pretty good, Alley Cat. Yeah, let's not overthink this. Let's just... He's out of cards, so... Next turn we have 4 mana. Maybe I should have thought about it a little more. We don't have a great follow-up, but... this should be okay, outside of, like, equality. We're never going to attack with this, because that could be Freezing Trap. Corrupted Seer would be nuts, but we can't do that. Let's just Mind Break. Thespian does give him something to attack with and does not allow me to activate the Freezing Trap, so I think Mindbreaker is more important here. Because if we play a Taunt, that's just, we never get to Freezing Trap it. But we'll use this probably anyway next turn. He's going to clear here, but that's good for me. That means he took 7, we got the value out of our guy. Corrupted Steer is going to do a ton of work still. He's never going to trade here. Face. Man, it would be pretty cool to activate the Freezing Trap with Corrupted Seer. Are we greedy enough to just keep the Mindbreaker on board? Yeah, I guess we are. I guess we are. I mean, we're still not sure it's Freezing Trap, right? Like, we're kind of taking some risks here. But I think calculated risks. It's not like we're throwing away a sound strategy. We're still playing smartly. Just, I don't think it's explosive or you wouldn't have killed that, right? Like, Explosive Trap, you don't kill this one. It's gotta be freezing. Has to be freezing. Okay, this is kind of an insane combo. Let's just do it. It might be cat. We'll find out now if it's cat as well. Not cat. It's freezing. It's 100% freezing trap. Okay. Really good minions to get back. Even at 8 mana, happy we got that back. How does hero power work? You just pick a class and then you pick a hero power that does something different. Well, I kind of wish I had that Starfall right now.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
4 months of love.
Hey, Lando, dude! I didn't know you were here, Lando, man. Well, we're gonna leave him with a crap ton of damage on the board here. This is kind of scary. Might have to just bog creep this instead. Still leaves him with a lot of damage on the board and makes my Corrupted Seer worse is the problem. But Lando, yeah, man, thank you for the 4-month resub. That's awesome, Lando. Hanging out, lurking, I see. Appreciate it, though. God, this is horrifying, guys. I don't really know what to do here. Gotta kill that Huffer. 100%. We gotta put things on the board that trade. I think we buff this to put it in line with our hero power. So we can do 2 damage with our hero power if we need to, like, hit the Liak, for instance. He probably sends this into here. He might just go face, actually. We'll see, I suppose. He has a lot of damage. 9 plus 4 is 13. We were kind of in an unlosable spot until that Call of the Wild. The familiar position for me. What a turn. Oh my god. If I'm him, I might go face there. I don't know. Man, the Starfall would be a dream right now. Is there any other card in my deck that handles this board well? Swipe. Oh my god, swipe. Please, God, swipe. 1 time swipe. No swipe-a-reno for us. This is still a good turn, though. God, we're close to killing him as well. It's brutal. Well, it's not that good. This doesn't line up with anything. How brave am I, guys? How freaking brave am I? This is gonna happen no matter what, because we're dead if we don't do this. How brave are we?
Aha!
Boom, boom. He is 7, 9, 11. Let's trade. How brave are we? I'm gonna do this for sure as well. I guess I'm not that brave, guys. I guess I'm not that brave. Not that brave. I thought about pushing damage, like hitting face for 3. Don't deadly shot me, dude, for lethal. Don't you deadly shot me for lethal, dude. Don't do it! This is 8 damage. Oh my god, if he face tanks that, are we dead though? Are we just dead? I think we're dead to that damage, right? No, 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 no! Face tank it! That's lethal, right? For us, not for him. He's 2 off. So we have We have 7 in hand, even without the spell damage. Holy crap, no way. No way. No way. Oh my god. Woo! Ah! Oh, that was something. I changed plans at the last second. The original plan was to not kill the minions and go face and put ourselves on an out. But it worked out because the math made that 8 health on the Abomination. If you kill the Leok, I realized kind of at the last second that 8 health on the Bog Creeper becomes much harder for him to deal with because he has 6, 1, and 4. And 6 and 1 don't make 8. But 6 and 4 make 8. Or more, right? So he'd have to sacrifice his 2 giant minions into that, which means he doesn't have any damage left to go to my face, which was nice. Now the Eaglehorn Bow Unseen changed that math a little bit. Of course, we didn't know that, but still, at the end of the day, it worked out favorably for us. So very, 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 very happy to have gotten out of that game alive. We're at 10 freaking wins with the 65 tier score deck. How? Also, that game, 2 important cards. Picking the taunt guy from the Lotus Agent was important, Earth Elemental, and playing around Freezing Trap. If we'd played into that Freezing Trap, we would lose that 100% of the time. And it was actually important to hit the second, even the second 8-mana Corrupted Seer was really valuable. It looked like it didn't do that much to the board, but it softened up the remaining parts of that Call of the Wild so that we were able to trade in our 2 attack guys to kill those. Smelly fish. This hand is not looking like a 10-win hand.
Totally just thought I was playing against Pavel in the arena and BMED him for the lethal. Turns out it's a fake Pavel.
Why would you BM the real Pavel? That's sad. That's a funny story, Jerks. Yeah, you can never trust the names. I mean, yesterday for a while we thought there was a fake Regis running around, so it can happen to anybody. There actually, I know for a fact, used to be a fake Regis that played Heroes of the Storm when I was writing for Tempo Storm. I don't know how he is on Hearthstone, but because if you Googled my MMR on like Hotslogs, you saw a second Regis Gilbin account. That was not me, of course. Play like 3 small dudes and just let me hit this bonkers Starfall and we'll call it a day. Just quit the game then. This is not a 10-win hand at all. How bad is this hand? It's so bad. Oh, I might have to coin the Lunar Visions just to do something this turn, depending on what he plays. It's interesting he trades into that. It's a I don't know if that's a good read or not. We have been able to utilize this minion a lot. Whoa! Starfall might be good again here. Yeah, put it in Starfall range. Give it +1/+1 again. Oh, Starfall's not good anymore. Well, shoot, man, he actually put it out of Starfall range. So for 4 mana, I mean, this is really a 3/5, right? Because he sacrificed a 2/3. He lost 2/3 in stats to gain 1/4 in stats. So you kind of played a 4 mana 3/5. Now, obviously, it's a little bit harder to kill than a 3 mana 4/5, of course, but we can do 7 to it. Just doesn't seem worth. My hand is just utter garbage. I have nothing to do. I need this to be a 2-cost cards or less. Yeah, okay. Cool. I needed to have something to play here. Was clutch. Moonglade Portal, obviously a waste, but alright. That's fine. Second Giant Sandworm or second Gluttonous Ooze. I don't think there's that many weapons really in Arena that help. Hey, Tinavillis dude, how's it going? Am I the real Regis? Dun dun dun! I don't know. We'll never know. Bloodworm, that's not so bad. Not that many stats on Bloodworm at the end of the day. Okay, that gives me a good Starfall target. I might just have to go ahead and Starfall that. We're still behind on the board, of course. But I don't really care about the Bloodworm too much. Next turn, oh, not much to do yet there either. Necrotic Geist will be bad. Moonglade Portal will be bad. That is annoying, for sure. I guess we just hit that with everything that we can, so that it's easier to kill on a future turn, because right now it's not easy to kill. Take it down to 3. I mean, I'm going to have to tank a ton of damage, but I do have Moonglade Portal. Corrupted Seer also might threaten it a little bit somehow. We'll see. I doubt it. It's unlikely, but probably just end up trading into it and Bog Creepering next turn. If he takes some weird trades, like he might take a trade here and a trade here. He's been trading into everything this game. Finally decides not to trade. I think he's just scared of this spell damage. Maybe rightfully so. Maybe rightfully so. Are you playing on EU? Yeah, North America was not working for Arena, so we had to move over. Oh, God, I wish he would have traded. This is going to be a silly good Corrupted Seer we had. I think we still do the Corrupted Seer. Unless he clears this. But I'm okay to take 4 damage off the Bloodworm to clear the board. Play 2 more small dudes. Let me hit this crazy Corrupted Seer value. If he doesn't, we might actually still just face tank trade and Moonglade Portal. Oh, that's bad news bears in a variety of ways. I can't really... Man, I can't play around Mirror Entity. I can't play around Counterspell. I think it's way more likely to be Mirror Entity. I mean, I guess Corrupted Seer kind of plays around Mirror Entity. And it does clear a Sorcerer's Apprentice and kind of address a Bloodworm. Sets up a trade into a Bloodworm at least. So I think we still have to Corrupted Seer this... Then, if it's Mirror Entity, we're clean to go with the Bog Creepers and stuff later. But we have to try. It's the only way to win, I think. Okay, so it looks like Counterspell, or maybe it's still just an Ice Blocker Barrier. We don't know, but I think we have to try. If you get to 11 wins, I sent my deck to Twitter and we could try to play. I promise I will not swipe. It's not looking good right now. Let's see, what's your deck? You're Priest and Mage. That's a scary combo. Frostless Jaina, 3 Flame Strikes. Temple Enforcer, Meteor. No, we're not going to play. Holy Nova, Polymorph Fireball, Kona Cold, Spirit Lash. We're not going to play. I'll just tell you now. I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure that we don't play, in fact. It's the only thing that matters to me. Let's do this. We know it's not Entity. It might still be Counterspell, so... This, I think, keeps me a little bit safer for a little bit longer. Hopefully there's no Polymorph, of course. But we can't play too much around Polymorph. We can play around Counterspell a little bit because we have options. But... we know there's a secret in play. We certainly don't know if there's a Polymorph or a Siphon Soul in play. So now we have no choice. Now we have to Moonglade Portal. Or we're just gonna die. Well, that's not true necessarily. Are we dead now?
Good games, Regis. TTG, it looks like work has sort of exploded into a flurry of activity lately. So they need someone to come wrangle the agents in the Matrix.
Nice tricks, dude. Yeah, the stream is over anyway, guys, just for the record, or will be here in a few minutes. Perfect timing on the good games. That was silly, like perfectly as I hit lethal, you chimed in with the cheer. You must have known, you have that Matrix foresight. You're reading the lines, reading the code. You know what's up. So, jerks, have a good day, dude. Perfect timing. 10 a.m. is when the stream ends anyway, so we're right there. But 10 wins! Fantastic! First ever dual class arena. I certainly can't complain. Had some nutty games. Had one free win, which was nice. The guy just DC'd. But I'll take it. You gotta be there for every game. That's how you win sometimes. Just showing up will win you things in life, guys. Take that to heart. That's a real lesson. So let's see what we get. Unfortunately, it's not on my NA account, so none of the Goldens or anything will matter. But... God, we got a lot of gold. We only had 85 gold, I think, to start. So 275, 280, 340 gold. So it was 85, yeah. That's pretty good. Might buy some packs, guys. We might buy some packs. Let's just buy 4 packs. And let's open the arena pack first. To see what we get here. So we know that this is the actual arena pack. Nothing exciting. Okay. But let's buy 4 quick packs. Oh, that's not where you do that. Oh, you can. Let's hit all the buttons. Every button.
Predict legendary in 5 packs.
You think so? I know there's a way to do that, but I missed the first one, so I was like, well, I'll just manually click all of them. It's fine. Okay. Let's see Nano Dragon. What's it gonna be? EU packs? Disappointment. One good card.
Aha!
How do you unfriend people? Is there a way to unfriend people? I don't... Not sure. Bad EU pack number 3. We did hit a legendary already in our EU packs earlier, guys, so... Bad EU pack number 4 confirmed. One good card again. And the final EU pack of the day, and the final moment of the stream. Bad EU pack number 5. A couple decent cards, though, so it's alright. And there you go. That was the Druid/Rogue Arena Run. It was kind of crazy just how well that deck performed. 10 wins, despite a terrible tier score. And I've seen some tier scores in the dual class arena meta, and they're through the roof. People have so many good cards to pick from. I don't know how we competed at all, but we got a little lucky. We tried a little hard and still managed to get to double-digit victories, which in my book is a huge success with this deck. So all that said, if you guys have thoughts, comments, questions on this run, of course, leave those in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.